Hello again, you're with Smart Money here on Bloomberg UTV. It's that time of the year when you're planning for the big things in the new year. Like this couple that we've met, Amit and Deepthi. Well, they're thinking of starting a family and they want their own home. Well, can they afford it or not? We'll wait to find out, but first, let's meet them.
Myself Amit Ayachit and she is my wife Deepthi Ayachit, and we live in Mulund. We belong to a middle class family so far, and I work with a company called as Gold Star Jewelry Limited. Our first and primemost goal is basically buying a house, and then we have a couple of other goals
we are expecting our first child. So like child education, child post-graduation, these are all goals, and of course retirement is everybody's goal.
Well, the first and primemost goal is buying a house, but the whole question is, can I afford it?
You know what? We really like the way Deepthi and Amit are thinking about all their life goals and working towards them. But right now, top of mind for them is getting their own home, which is why we put them in touch with our friend at Smart Money, certified financial planner, Sumit Vaid.
Goals are something which are quantifiable. So dream is, I want to buy a house. Goal is, I want to buy a house worth 40 lakhs in an area near about Thane. And in how much time?
Maybe
as soon as possible.
Yes, the
maybe tomorrow.
Said, Lakshmi says as soon as possible. That's very important. So as soon as possible. So we have got our basic tenets right. Okay. What's a current family income, Amit?
It would be around 12 to 13 for both of us.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. And broad expense level, or what is the saving which you are doing?
I would rather put it as maybe around 50%. So
okay.
We stick to the fundamentals, ancient rules. You know, money saved is money
Earned.
Money earned.
I hope world learns this ancient rule from you. If that was the case, I think the current global crisis would not have happened. Before we really come up with a plan, I presume, do you have any other immediate plans, goals or dreams in mind which you want to fulfill?
Well, the house is the prime most importance.
Mm-hmm.
Then I mean we are planning our child.
Okay.
Our baby.
We are expecting our child.
Okay.
Basically. Then his undergraduate education,
yes.
then postgraduate education.
Sure.
So I mean it's not only house but all these educational goals.
Everything
maybe
we have to plan it from today.
That's right. You have to plan it. Just a suggestion, whenever you plan for child's education or baby's education, do not plan for school education. That's an expense. Let it be an expense, because when you plan to save for that, usually it becomes too much of a strain.
And of course, after our retirement, we need to save the money.
I mean, buying a car or going for a foreign vacation and all, those are
secondary,
more of luxury goals, So
sure.
We have decided to keep the luxury aside and concentrate on the prime most goals.
So in this case, if we really work out the numbers and look at the kind of house you want to buy and current saving potential, our suggestion to you is put your goal of education, children's education, as well as buying a car and going for a global vacation to a secondary level right now. Let's focus purely on your housing goal, because I think you identified it very right that prices in Bombay are going up, the property is really going up. So it's better for us that as soon as we can go and get into a house, because if levels are going up, I don't want to get into a very costly proposition. Is there some kind of a savings or any kind of investment which you have which can be used as a margin money for taking a loan?
Yeah, we do have some, I mean, looking at our fixed deposits and current savings, I would figure out somewhere around maybe 10, 12.
Okay, so that's great. So then the equation really gets completed, and it really tells us, if we really articulate your situation where you are, you can in fact go for a immediate housing loan.
Oh, that's good.
Because you can use your current savings of 10-12 lakhs as the initial margin pay. So that means if you're buying a 40 lakh house, 25% of down payment comes to 10 lakhs, and you can take 75% loan, that is 30 lakh rupees loan. And if you take 30 lakh rupees loan, thumb rule of EMI is 1000 rupees to 1200 rupees per lakh. So even at 1200 rupees per lakh, we are talking about something like you know, how much? Close to 45,000 rupees EMI per month.
Sure.
Which with your saving, which is 50%, is very doable. So our suggestion to you will be go for it, go for your house straight away, because I think you identified it right in a place like Mumbai. Real estate prices are going up. If you have money, if you have margin money, if you can really plan for it, I think it's very auspicious. Baby is coming, new house, everything gels pretty well itself. I think suggestion for you will be just go for it.
You know, it's we can go for it. We know
Yes,
that, but
yes.
The whole question is, what about our other goals? Because we can't leave aside those children educations and other priorities. You know, because in future we have to make ourselves prepared for it.
Once you prioritize your dreams into goals, it's very important to take a choice and make a choice. And that's where most of the financial plans fail. Because what people don't tend to do is do not make choices. They want to do everything together at one point of time. Okay, I want to buy a house, I want to start saving for... So it's all about making a choices. And let's say education, 16 years is a time when you need the money at the age of 16.
Sure.
So in your case, we are assuming it to be 16 and a half because baby is on way.
Yes.
So 16 and a half is what you have, which is pretty long time. And in investing and saving long time of 16 years is very good to compound.
So Amit and Deepthi can afford that home right away and keep planning for the future just like they have in the past. And that's the power of compounding for you. You start young and then you come up trumps in the long term. We're taking a small breather here on the special episode of Smart Money. But on the flip side, we're meeting Divya Das. Now, her big dream is based in the movies. Can that too turn into reality? Find out in just a bit.